think I'm getting it done.
getting
What do you
it.
think? Hi everyone, welcome back. I've been practicing. I think I've got the shell technique a little bit better. I'm ready to start on the actual thing.
Okay, absolutely.
Wish me luck.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
going to be wonderful.
All right, so I'm going to go around the border.
You should at least do a border along the bottom. You know, and if someone doesn't feel comfortable with piping a border, or they don't have a pastry bag, well, they
Right.
absolutely could use a Ziploc bag,
Oh,
and they
yes.
can snip a little hole at the base of it or at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wanted to, an easy way to make a cake look very lovely is to use some fresh fruit.
Oh yeah, that's
So
a great
you can
idea.
slice up some strawberries now, and if you wanted to, you could be as creative as you
Oh yeah, that'd hide a lot of sins as well.
absolutely.
But I'm
And
getting
it
good
also-
here. I'm getting good.
And it also tastes wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to help you out a little, and I'm going to put some
I'm very happy about
strawberries on half the side for you. The idea is to just give it a finished look.
that. Yeah.
So you would at least want to put a border around the bottom, a border of fruit, or a border of the piped icing, and I think that looks absolutely gorgeous.
It does, and I think with time and a little practice, I could get this.
I think you could.
And I love how this one looks. The one that you have done already here. Can I
So-
bring that up here?
Yes, so that would be, this would be something that would be considered a little bit more of an ornate decorated cake. So
And it
it's
looks
nice and frilly,
beautiful.
and there's at least a border around the bottom.
And it gets a little hard. The icing
That's all the
finishes up a
yes,
little bit
and
when
that's
it
all.
sits.
That's all the confectioner's sugar. And if you wanted to keep, if you wanted to make your buttercream days in advance along with your box recipe cake or your homemade cake,
Right.
You could do that also. You would just need to whip it up very quickly in the
beautiful.
in the KitchenAid mixer
It looks so nice. I love it.
to loosen it up again. So now how we can finally decorate this, and Jan, what would be your preference? Do you want fresh flowers or do you want a strawberry?
Could we put both?
Sure, I think we
Why
could.
not?
Okay. So what I did was I just sliced a strawberry and I fanned it. So this could be something that you can place at the top here.
Okay, very pretty. I like that.
And this would also then let the guests know that this was the type of filling maybe that was in
Ah,
your cake,
yes.
that you had some strawberry in there. And then
Great
if you
idea.
wanted to really make it lovely,
That's
could-
pretty. I
you
like
could
the
put a-
combination of the
you could
flower.
put a
It's kind
fresh
of
flower
different.
on
I
the
like
top.
that.
You could also take petals off and put it around the sides.
Oh, very nice,
It's
too.
it's really however creative that you want to be.
I love it. It's very pretty.
Great.
Tell me a little bit about the things you've brought here for us to look at today. They are amazing.
Well, thank you. This cake actually is a little mini wedding cake, and it's rolled fondant with Australian string work, and that's the work
Beautiful.
that's around the side with some freehand Swiss dots or piping.
Beautiful.
And then also the top is a bouquet of gum paste flowers. So those were
Wow.
all handmade and then petal dusted, and it takes a lot of time,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
can
actually
see.
worth it. And it's such a wonderful feeling in the end when you can
Oh,
make
I'm
something
sure.
like that, and then your
And
customers.
for a wedding, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the little rose there, the chocolate
The
rose,
chocolate
I love
rose,
that.
that's just basically chocolate that has been made into chocolate plastique or modeling chocolate, and you model the rose the same way as I did the gum paste
So you're
flower.
basically looking at a real rose and just
You're
sort of.
trying to make it
mimic
look
it.
yes as
Beautiful.
real as you possibly could.
And my favorite are these. They look so
Marzipan.
real. I love them.
Marzipan
What is
is a lot of
marzipan?
fun.
It's a-
Marzipan is almond paste. And you can actually flavor it a little if you wanted to.
So you would actually eat it.
You could. Oh, yes, it's absolutely edible. Even the gum paste flowers
Oh,
are
cool.
edible also. Though they're not very palatable, they are edible.
Right.
And obviously the chocolate flower is edible
Totally edible.
and totally delicious. The marzipan, you can make it into fruit shapes. You can make it into just about anything.
It's beautiful.
And it's almond paste, and you actually could flavor it a little bit with the liqueur. So if you wanted to make all oranges or all raspberries
Right.
and you wanted to flavor it, you could. We could take all of those pieces of fruit and put that at
Decorated
the
on
top
top.
here.
I've seen that. Yeah, where they
And-
do the on the top. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, and
also.
decorate it around with a bow if we wanted to. So it's really however creative you want to be, how much time you have.
Right.
But you have to remember you've made it. It's homemade. Your guests are going to love it. You're going to love it because you put a lot of effort into it, and you were happy when you baked it.
Exactly.
So,
And I love you being
you
here
can
with me
taste it.
today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you'd like some information about the recipes that we've made today, please visit our website at acrossthehudson.com. And if you'd like to get in touch with Dawn, you can go to her website at simplyhomegoods.com. Thanks for joining us today. Bye-bye.